We are headed into Centralia, Pennsylvania, which is a near ghost town with just 4 people, they estimate, left living there. Why did everybody decide to leave?
Money.
They come here to get welfare, that's all they get.
Back in 1980, 1,000 people lived here, but in the 1960s, they tried to light a landfill on fire to burn all the trash. And this is a coal mining area, and it turned out that there were these tunnels underneath the trash they didn't realize. So they lit the trash on fire, it set a fire underneath the ground in the tunnels. That kept burning, kept burning, kept burning because of the coal releasing carbon monoxide. Then eventually the government ordered everybody to leave in the 1980s, and only 5 people as of 2020 remained. Now no one's allowed to move in here. It's just a matter of the people who live here could stay until they die. This place is inspired with the video game and the movie Silent Hill.
Totally abandoned. Problem with the ghost town that only has 4 people is they can be a little difficult to find.
Well, like this is Main Street right here.
This is Main Street. Driving down Main Street in a ghost town, near ghost town.
Can you imagine? There's a guy out there. There's 2 guys there. Let's go. Why did everybody decide to leave?
Money.
Money?
Really?
Money talks, bullshit walks.
Yeah. The government bought it up?
Yeah.
Are the young people not working, or are they moving away?
Cut the welfare and everything.
Cut the welfare out, that's giving all the money for nothing.
And then
Nobody wants to work, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What about immigrants? Would you want immigrants?
I guess if they're legal workers. Mexicans are good workers.
Yeah.
They're good workers, the ones I see. They work. And on that. But when you see them around here, they're doomed. You know, they come here to get welfare, that's all they get.
Really?
But they're coming around here, they're overtaking us.
So we just talked to 2 gentlemen at that house there. Couple things. One is online, it says only 4 people live in the abandoned town. They say it's about 8. But most people the government paid off, took over their land. But for some, they decided to stay.
I mean, it takes, I think, a rough person to live out in a place like this.
Yeah.
You can't be too soft. 40 years in a coal mine. His friend working on their truck. They dropped a hard R on, let's say, too much welfare, the hard R's won't work, was what the guy said.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a slice of life.
They said that the church in town still operates. It's still... What do we got here, Frost?
So when they ordered everybody to leave here because of carbon monoxide and radon that was coming through the earth, but this church was the one church, and they kept it because geologists came and they said they looked underneath and there was no chemicals coming up. There was not a mine beneath this. So they were able to keep it. And what the guy said was there's still, he said they had to put up these no trespassing signs because people are coming and breaking in, stealing stuff out of the cemetery. He said because it's a Russian Orthodox church, but we read it's a Ukrainian Orthodox church. I mean, it's beautiful, and it's also in great condition, which is interesting because the rest of this town has been totally, I mean, there's nothing left.
Hey, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Are you from around here?
Yes.
Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions about Centralia?
Where are you from? He's not a tour guide. I go at 50 an hour.
Can you tell us a bit about what happened here?
What happened? They didn't tell him about as the coal radioactive isotopes degrade, the radon gas comes up in the house and kills them too by giving them cancer. We're one of the highest cancer rates in the country around here because of the coal gas seeping out of the ground into your basement.
The people who stayed here, why do you think they stayed?
They didn't get enough money. They'll be out soon. There's 1, 2, 3 left.
Well,
Everybody knows everybody. No fences.
No fences. What are the biggest issues, in your opinion, in the country right now? Coming up on this election.
Everything the past president did. Hey, you're in a coal area here. Everybody, coal is attached to everybody here for money and livelihood.
How do you think Biden's brain is?
His brain was fried before he even started.
who's pulling the strings?
Obama. You can see all Obama's policies. Apologizing, appeasement to the Muslims over there in the Middle East, hates the Jews, and we're all Jewish Christians in this country.
You like it around here?
Yeah. Only minorities around here are Polacks and Italians.
What about in Mount Carmel?
Well, the government's shipping them up through DEI.
Can I say hi to one of your dogs?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are they friendly?
Well, the one there looking like Biden. She's 16, the one with the just standing there. She had a stroke last year. So she's
really? Ready?
Yeah.
Drew, check this. All right, here we go.
Yeah, where are you from? Connecticut?
No.
Communist state. Vote for AOC? Huh?
Not our
We're not
district.
in our
Not our
district.
district.
So one radio man I listened to, Mark Levin, he says, a cucumber has a higher IQ.
So, can you tell us a little bit about this area?
It's really known for like being home-based. I mean,
Think that there's economic opportunity here?
we do have a lot of warehouses. A lot of younger people don't want to do warehouse work. Like, I found myself like that. That's why I'm out working as a loader now. I feed a power plant. Obviously, I'm the beginning process of your lights turning on.
Oh wow. Double cheeseburger.
That too, baby. This is good.
The work ethic in this area is really unparalleled. I ran some plants in other parts of the country.
Mount Carmel.
Yeah, so some people in the nearby towns, a couple definitely more conservative folks, said this is now a very poor place full of a lot of immigrants and black people. And they said that, frankly, in a very negative way. Just gonna take a drive through and check it out.
Let's go.
It's got a Catholic church. Also a Catholic church, kind of like Eastern European style Catholic church.
Some of the rentals in Mount Carmel, you have a 900 2-bed, 2-bath, a 955 1-bed, 1-bath. That looks like it's, there's a liquor store.
Oh, wait,
Major front porch culture out here. Have you noticed a ton of front porches? Yeah. Must be great for community. See your neighbors, chill out front. Free couch. Drew's bed tonight. Hello?
How's it going?
How you doing?
We're on a road trip around Pennsylvania, making a YouTube video about Pennsylvania. Can you just tell us about Mount Carmel? How is it around here?
Quiet. Such little to do.
Little
Really?
to do.
We need more things to do.
What kind of stuff would you like?
Stores, business,
Other jobs here?
other jobs we need for like staff-wise.
What kind of jobs do people have?
I'm thinking like Walmart, gas stations, or any other stores that can come our way. That would be good.
Is there a Walmart here?
Yeah, there's a couple miles away.
Okay.
miles.
I look for a job, but nothing too interesting for me.
Yeah.
Is the community welcoming?
Yeah, very welcoming.
And always. And what's your name?
Cheryl.
When you think about like the cities and towns and stuff today, it's not like this, right? It's like you have a little downtown and all like the sprawl.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here, you can. It's like you live. It should be such a great place to live. You're in the mountains. You've got downtown. You got people living right around the downtown, walking distance to everything. If you had the businesses,
Right.
people could walk right there. Hello, sir.
How you doing, sir? How long have you lived here?
30 years,
Where are you from?
Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel. What's it like?
Not bad. Certain areas are up further.
How's the city changed in the last 30 years?
A lot. Used to be a thriving here. These roads here used to have stone, bricks. They covered it up, but it's not much business anymore. Well, it's mostly for older people now. Retired.
Yeah.
That's a change too. Like I said, I used to be thriving, but no more.
What'd you do, if we may ask?
What did I do?
Yes, sir.
I put 24 years in the Army
Thank you for your service.
and 3 tours of Vietnam. Went in, got out in 91.
Wow.
What was Vietnam like? What was your experience like?
Hell. 2 of my buddies got killed, what are you gonna do? I survived.
Italian pizza. Looks like it's closed now. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
We are making a video about Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Driving all over the state, talking to people. Are you from Mount Carmel?
Not originally, no. decided I wanted a different scenery to get out of like more of the inner city area. So came up here, a little bit more open, a little bit more quiet, more of a small town.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. I mean, it's a great place for family, but I'd say for like teenagers and the college area, you know, 25 and younger crowd, I wouldn't say it's too terribly great, only because there really isn't much to do other than, to be perfectly frank, drugs.
What kind of drugs are around here? We heard someone say the zombies come out at night. What does that mean?
Well, I like to call them pretty messed up, but yeah.
Is that the one out here?
That's a big heavy hitter.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big heavy hitter. Again, I get them from all walks of life that come into where I work.
You work nights?
Usually until 10 o'clock, and the fun starts around 9.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How is business?
For my employers, we do good. We do good. I mean...
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good, good.
But I'm originally from Harrisburg. I love this place.
You do?
I actually love this town. Everybody in this town supports everybody. I've never seen that in my life. I don't look for it, but I haven't experienced any type of discrimination.
What would you say to somebody, you know, who when they come down here, they see a lot of like the empty buildings downtown or whatever, and they might think it's a grim place? What would your message to them be?
Don't look at the building, look at the pride in the people. Buildings don't make the town. The building is just something that just was left by people that might have moved on, moved somewhere else, but that don't mean they moved and left the town. The spirit is still here. You know what I mean? The love is still here.
To assume that there's like no ways that the Amish have cell phones. Is that hunting season?
No. We're walking in the woods around the World War II bunkers, and the door to this one is open. I'm not gonna lie, I hate going into places like this. 149.
Okay, Frost, let's see what this is.
149 bunkers.
149 bunkers.
I can't like...
Let's get in there.
Frost, is it on?
Yes, sir. Yeah. That's really a game.
Dude, you can tell these were recently graffitied. Look at this minion here. Sup, brother? He's doing sketch.
If you go over here, you can see really interesting. Right over here.
Oh. I think it's in Latin. Right. So there are the bunkers.
It's a pretty wild place. I mean, there's probably places like this all over the country, but I never knew this existed.
Yeah. I mean, TNT production's a classic thing you don't really think about, like a yellow dye that we learned developed in 1861 Germany. They didn't think it was explosive until 30 years later. And then World War II, Germany was producing hundreds of thousands of tons, and the US wanted to catch up. So they'd store it here.
Yeah, well, so yeah, they took over all the land, they kicked everybody off, they built these bunkers, and then they didn't need it.
They didn't need it.
And now it's just this. It's a hunting reserve with a bunch of bunkers.
And people using it for a little graffiti.
And Amish people living nearby. Stay tuned for more. We are headed into the forest. Subscribe if you like the video. A lot more coming soon. More abandoned buildings, more bunkers. Check it out.
Let's get it.